Well, I hope you're continuing to be nice. I have a challenge for you. It's a simplistic challenge. And well, it should be easy enough for you, even you dumb fuckers, to do. You know? And there's a bunch of you dumb fuckers, so this should be easy for you. It's not hard. It has nothing to do with me. And well, it has everything to do with making you feel better about yourself and making other people feel better about themselves. So it's a win-win. And oftentimes in society, those things don't metastasize. So take the victory where you can. You know, anytime you see a black woman, make sure to say, how's it going? Check in. Be gracious. Be kind. You know, in a misogynistic and racist society, you know that the person you most oppress and marginalize happens to be black women. So when the purple people's out see black women, they can do no wrong. None whatsoever. They give me the wrong change. Say I'm in the grocery store and I'm trying to buy my Madonna brand. And I give, well, the black barista a $20 bill. And the total comes up to $16. And she gives me $2 back and not four. And then I tell her, oh, you owe me $2 more. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I miscalculated. Well, don't worry, it's not a big deal, you know. And once she gives me the $4, I put all four in the tip jar. Tell her, well, I hope you're having a wonderful day and you get a chance to enjoy the sun outside. If you have any plans for the weekend, here's a nice location, beach, you know, small talk. You know, you gotta start behaving better, being kind. It's something that a lot of people are struggling with outside. They're not being kind, especially to the people that they need to be the most kind to. The people that you've been, the least kindness to. Now it would make sense for you fuckers to be the most kind to those people. You know, this is what it's going to take. And, get things back moving. Get things back better. You're not going to get better or, get well if you, don't do what you need to do. You know, if you need to learn how to rewalk, you're not going to learn how to rewalk sitting watching Netflix or laying in bed watching Netflix and eating popcorn. No, you got to apply some pressure to that muscle to relearn. You know, this is the things we got to do. We got to be better. Black women, I told you what to do. Simon says, everything the black women say do, do. And that's not just going to help out America. It's going to help out every country. Because other countries should take note and listen in and be like, well, what's the pulse? What are they saying to do? Because that would be beneficial to our society too. You know, you got to be a long-term visionary thinker nowadays. You can't just be stuck and mired in the past or in the present. You have to have your sights set for the future, what you want to see, what you envision, what your legacy would be, what people will share and remember, or what people will build and expand upon. Those kind of things. That's important. And we can all build and expand upon being kind, especially to black women. The women that we've mistreated the most in our society. And being kind means that you have to do some things. You have to do some things to go out of your way to make sure that your kindness is valid, based in reality, and tangible. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Reparations is non-debatable. It needs to happen, especially for black women and indigenous women, especially for black and indigenous women in America. Reparations definitely needs to happen. That should be the first thing that happens. And you know, the biggest beneficiaries of reparations for black and indigenous women would be the United States government, which is currently operated and governed by white males and the patriarchy. So they would be the biggest proponents and victors of it. Maybe that's why now you start hearing a lot of people saying that they're open to the idea because they're looking at it from a capitalistic standpoint. I myself am not looking at it from a capitalistic standpoint. I'm looking at it from a socialistic standpoint of, well, we've done the worst to the most marginalized and oppressed people, and that would be black women and indigenous women. So they deserve reparations instantaneously and immediately. And it needs to be a substantial amount of money, you know, for the atrocities and the crimes that were committed against their bodies and against their sovereignty. You know, these things, they have to happen. That's the tangibles. But, well, the treatment, the kindness, the willingness to listen, the willingness to, put into practice deeds, those things, those things can be done easier. You know, black women, they can do no wrong in this society. And, well, those of you amongst us who think that they can, you're clueless. You don't understand. So, here's a little clue for you. Do everything black women tell you to do. And, well, it might just save you some time. And be kind to black women. Check in with them. See how they're doing. You know, everybody that has empathy and that, has a brain that can function and use it should do what we're instructed. Those of you who don't have any empathy nor a logical brain, well, you do you and see how long that gets you. I think if you won't get far, but, I could be wrong. Only time will tell.